All right, welcome to Iorio Arena for this afternoon's first matchup of the day. It's both varsity teams home, and I know that's rare because I know the girls team's been on the road for about 3 years. So we're glad to be back, and the boys are going to kick it off first here against the Hoggers from Mount Hermon.
Yeah, great to have you back in the booth, Coach. I mean, it's obviously been a fun January for you guys with the girls team, and it's been a lot of fun to watch. But nice to get you back in the booth. That being said, we should have a heck of a matchup, but you and I have done the NMH game a couple times the last couple years, and the goaltending for NMH continues to be the story. Hazley noted on their website as their athlete of the week last week. 80 saves combined versus Avon and Taft. The guy does not let a lot by him. NMH overall with a winning record, 8-7-1. Lost one to Avon, who's number 2 overall, but hasn't quite played the schedule that we've played. Our six losses are all to 5 of the 6 losses we have are to top 7 programs. Lost to Salisbury, Lawrence twice, Dexter, KUA, and then a tie to Loomis, who's ranked 5th overall. So our guys have kind of been going toe-to-toe with the very best in New England, edging a couple and getting edged. So it should be a good match. Yeah, and Northfield Mount Hermon's one of those teams. It doesn't really matter. I know their relatively new head coach has really turned the program back around, and they've been had some great tournament success, and they've also in this barn played Cushing very well. It's just that team, and everybody has one that really gives you fits, and they will not stop hustling on you, and they'll really pressure you hard. So Penguins will have their work cut out for them today against the Hoggers. Yeah, been playing some great hockey as we've been seeing from the guys. Just and again, not dissimilar to your team, Coach. Just they almost get better from the beginning game to the end with the occasional tough game thrown in there. Just a really cerebral team, learns a lot from the first period, picks up a lot in the second, and then coach is able to skate pretty deep lines, and so they're wearing teams down. Yeah, and it's an important stretch of the season for everybody. And last of January, getting into February, and everybody looking to position themselves for the postseason. So expect a good one today. As you said, we got Hazley in the net for NMH and Jackson Irving in the pipes tonight for the Penguins, and we're going to get this thing underway. Bogdanovich stands on the Penguin. He wins the draw back to Dorrington. Dorrington waits, puts it up the wall. Zarconi will throw it deep all the way around for Norcross. He chips it off the dasher. Nice move. That gets chipped off his stick. Regains possession. He'll cycle low. Bogdanovich there. Another cycle down to Zarconi. Norcross comes to support, looking for help. Gets knocked off his stick or loses the handle. Mount Hermon starts the other way. Originally a 3-on-1, but Penguins back. Puck batted out of the air. Looked like a high stick, not whistled down. And finally a weak whistle. I barely heard it through the headset. Stops play. Yeah, I don't know if he was waiting for something else to happen, but did call it on a little bit of a delay there. Well, what's interesting about it is I thought the high sticking call came on the NMH player, but Penguins touched up and the faceoff's in their end. So yeah, he's Norcross for sure. Okay, I saw a few sticks up. There's a quick shot, doesn't get through. Rebound high over the shoulder in the crossbar on Irving. Now Hewitt loses the handle. Mount Hermon works it down low. Round to Rayum. He looks wide. That puck bouncing around goes over Hewitt's stick. He's on a fast forecheck. He's going to get called for hooking. Oh, they're going to take them both. Wow, that's interesting. Yeah, Hewitt I thought was pretty obvious, but obviously the guy was right on top of the play, so there clearly was some fourth and back and forth because it was a pretty quick both to the box and not a lot of argument for the NMH. No, he was the wall. The referee was definitive there. Yeah. He pointed to both of them and said, "Let's go." And so we're going to have a 4-on-4 action early in the period. 4-on-4 has been good for Cushing. The guys are fast. They move the puck really well. So when we've gotten to this situation before, typically it has been an asset for Cushing. I don't think it's a strategy that coach is employing, but. Gustafson, shot, looking for the tip. Dorrington can't get on the puck. Now NMH up the right side.
flipped in, soft shot on Irving, gloves it and hands it off to Gustafson. Gustafson looks up ice. Plenty of room. Mount Hermon backing out on the 4-on-4. Puck chipped around. Now Hayes is going to take control. Hayes to Dorrington. Up the left side in the zone with speed. Outside in move, leaves it for Wood. He almost gets tripped up. Now Mount Hermon will look for some room. Dorrington chasing. All the way around behind Halsey. Now to Hayes. Hayes takes a push in the back. Dorrington's there to back him up. He wheels around to Hayes. Up ice, Cam Lund. All by himself, 1-on-3. He'll delay, try to wait for some help. He's got Bogdanovich coming now. He's got, who was that? 23, that was Paskowski coming down the slot. Couldn't get it to him. Had a good bid. Stretch to Boggs. That's intercepted. Goes back to Kippenberger. To Bogdanovich. He leaves it on the blue line. And I don't know what's up with this linesman guy. I'm going to go get my whistle out of my locker and give it to him. It's a little bit louder than that one.
Yeah, he's a little light on the touch there. Yeah, Cushing, some really nice breakouts and some good looks. You know, heads are up on the guys breaking out. And the delay has been because they've been kind of losing the handle on the puck. They've been going to pass and it's just kind of getting caught up in their skate or their stick. I think a little more crisp pass, and I think they're going to be in good shape.
Yeah. Both teams kind of like, let's see what we got here in the first few minutes of this one. No real strong scoring chances either way. Paskowski up the middle. Goes wide. Lund loses the handle. It's chipped back out of the zone. Mount Hermon will start. Dorrington looking for room. And MH tries to get it deep. That's going to be a penalty. And Wall's getting a workout on the whistle already. He's all fired up today.
Yeah, this is unfortunately just a classic Bogdanovich trip call. He's just so long, and sometimes he's just reaching for pucks that he shouldn't reach for because he can get a piece, but if he doesn't, then they go down. So that's a tough call.
Well, the message is sent early by the referee. This is going to be a tightly called game, and we may see a lot of special teams today, Coach.
Well, last time we called the game, the guys played 3s and 4s and 5s quite well. So
matching penalties are out, so back 5-on-4. Penguins will go into their standard kill. Been ferocious this year as they put pressure on and really got other teams to cough up the puck. Not sure what their kill percentage is, but it's got to be right up there.
Yeah, their kill percentage is excellent. They've really been susceptible to the end of period, kind of end of shift ones, just as they go back 5-on-5 or just as 37 seconds left in the period. But their kill has been excellent.
Hoggers will set it again behind Halsey. Puck dumped all the way around. Seeley trying to dig it off the wall, comes to the top. Down low, gets through everybody and sent down the ice. Penguins will change out all 4. NMH regroups once again, 50 seconds left to go on the power play. Over the Penguin and thrown down. Nice check by Zarconi. And Hayes, they get a break, 2-on-1, trying to get back. NMH.
Oh, nice action.
Hits a skate, a Hewitt, and he gets kind of tangled up with Hogger's goaltender in the crease, and they whistle it down and net off the mooring.
Yeah, beautiful take by Zarconi to pull it wide and hold it that extra second, and Hewitt just going fast to the net. Hard to keep up with him. Good feed across, but as he said, just couldn't get a clean touch on it, and it just kind of bounced back out again, and he ended up in the net.
Yep, a little bit behind him, hit him in the skates. Actually went back to the corner and set him on net. Would have been a good goal. He obviously didn't direct it, just trying to stop up out front. Now Mount Hermon wins the draw, and they get 25 seconds, see if they can get some shots on goal. Really no shots on this power play thus far. Dumped into the corner, but Gustafson's right there, and he's just going to throw that one down the ice.
Yeah, they haven't really been able to get set at all.
Yeah, a soft dump in the power play, that's not going to work on the Penguins. The defensemen too quick getting back for pucks. They're going to have a clean entry and try to get it set up. Now they do. 2 seconds left, now turned over. Penguins could get a break. Norcross
Oh, nice touch by Hayes. Beauty.
to Gustafson up the left side. He'll throw it toward the net again. Penguins looking for tips. Apparently the scout on Hazley is get traffic and get tips. They're looking for those sticks going to the net. Zezima now off the sidewall. Oh, beautiful
that's so
pass.
pretty. Good cycle by Gustafson down there.
Yeah, set play off the sidewall. Almost had that one. There's a shot turned away. Penguins heavy on the forecheck. Back up, Gustafson saucers it down the wall. Back to him. What a beautiful give and go.
So there,
Off the wall.
great follow, Northcross.
Great shift for the Penguins as they put pressure. And Hazley keeps him in it. Finally, Mount Hermon just has to ice the puck, trying to get some relief. Problem with that is you can't get off, and number 9's bent over his shin pads. And Mount Hermon's got to get off, get a whistle, and try to get off here.
Yeah, great. Really great recognition by Penguins, being respectful of a high talent goalie, looking for those tips. But some of the cycling they're doing with the D is new. That's a new wrinkle that they've put in. It's really pretty.
Another win off the faceoff. It gets tangled up with Dorrington. Paskowski drops it back. Mount Hermon just scrambling for the bench to try to get off. Dorrington gains the blue. He'll take a shot, but it gets chipped and then hits a skate. Wood cycle it back down to Dorrington. Cycles to Wood. They're working a lot behind the net, looking for those plays off the sidewall, keeping it low. Dorrington out now. Quick shot. Ooh, Hazley saw that one into the mid.
Yeah, Wood was right there on the post. Shot was to Connor's side. He's looking for that rebound, but the glove too good. I mean, Cushing's always had very aggressive D. They've always had great shots, but this movement and cycle towards the middle is aggressive.
Yeah, really looking to come off the wall and send that defenseman to the far pipe. There's a turnaround shot by Banks. Hazley stands him up. Mount Hermon works it out, turned over. Hughes in the middle. Really kind of more of a collision than a check. Number 17 from Mount Hermon, slow getting back in the zone.
Yeah, he looked for a good check, but Hewitt saw it, and it like you said, it ended up to be more of a collision than a check. And
yeah, he's got to get off or stay down. He doesn't look like he's okay. Seeley chipped up. Room
Nice
as the
turn.
Hoggers change. Banks with speed. Rayom shot. Hazley.
yeah, nice leave, nice one-timer, but Hazley had it all the way.
Yep, I think he sees the puck from that far out. He's gonna nab it. But again, Penguins taking shots, getting to the net. So sooner or later, you can't stop them all, no matter how good you are. Penguins starting to outshoot the Hoggers by a significant margin. Zarconi turns it low. Bogdanovich runs for it. Now it's chipped around. And Penguins right there cannot keep it in the zone. Turned over. Back to Hayes.
Oh, good look.
Zarconi hit it so hard it box. It went right to his legs. Gustafson knocks that down. He'll go D to Hayes. Tangled in his feet, so he'll come back to Gustafson. Sets up behind Irving. Penguins reload. Gustafson telling Zarconi to get up ice. Really creating room for Gustafson as he comes across the middle. Look for Boggs wide, but put it to the middle too much. Turned over. Now Norcross. Gustafson. Quick to Hayes. More like a soccer regroup in this last 20, 30 seconds of that shift, and Boggs just lays someone out after the whistle.
Well, I got to tell you that you noted it right off the go. This guy has got to hit that whistle harder.
Yeah.
He blew it. Boggs didn't hear it.
No.
And I barely heard it. The only reason I heard it is because whoever was on the puck actually stopped. But that's a problem. He's got to hit that thing.
Obviously, he's not blowing the Pete Fox 40 today, Coach.
Well, I can't imagine you get a stripes if you don't have the Fox 40, Coach. That's embarrassing. Everybody knows you have a Fox 40.
Well, that guy's maybe needs a workout on the bagpipe before the game or something. the lungs ready. Puck deep in the zone. Bogdanovich finishes his check. Barletta in the corner. Mount Hermon brings it around. Kippenberger already on the pinch. Zezima backing him up, puts it in deep. NMH up the wall. Zezima there. Flips it over. Paskowski
nice
back
pass.
to Zezima. He gets closed off. Pursues. Nice stick check to Bogdanovich on the boards. Kippenberger just winds up. I think Kippenberger got tired of the slow play. He just wanted something more exciting to happen. Took a bomb and it hit somebody in the ankle.
Yeah, you gotta just hope it's not friendly fire when he does that. Because, man.
A front nice pass.
Oh, nice touch.
Oh, Zezima with a beautiful little backhand touch pass to Barletta, but he went right, skipped over his stick, went right by him.
Good battle there.
Kept in the zone. Nice job on the wall. Barletta and Wood to keep it in the zone. Paskowski already on the pinch even before the play came out of the corner. Nice saucer pass again, bounces over Dorrington's stick. He's going to beat the puck down. They said it hit him anyway. Puck chipped up, doesn't hit anything. Hazley looking up at it. Here comes Lund. He'll go behind the net, puts it off the back apron.
Oh, it's so pretty.
Oh, had Dorrington. And I don't know how that one stayed out of the net. Wood now. I don't know if we're still on. Shot whistles wide. Dorrington now. Back down low. Seeley with the puck. Down low in the corner. Dorrington and Wood. Dorrington behind Hazley puts it out front. No one there. Here comes Dorrington off the blue line, taking it all the way down. And we'll get a whistle.
A little headset difficulty, but I think I'm all cleared up and good to go again there. Yeah, well, still a little bit. I still cut out here and there a little bit.
All right, face-off one. Nice drag move. Gustafson on net. And loose, can't poke it home. Rayom on the doorstep. Now Banks takes the shot. Blocker save. Hazley back to Hayes. Penguins bringing the pressure. Shot tipped, goes wide of the net. Hewitt fighting down low. Rayom in the corner. Rayom gets hauled down on the wall, and that's going to be a call. Tackled on the wall. Rayum's got to walk away from that. He's got the penalty call. And Penguins will go on the first power play of the night. Norcross line out. Seeley and Dorrington. 6:55 to go in a scoreless first period.
I'm back for the power play.
Boggs on the draw, wins it. Back to Seeley. Seeley to the middle to Dorrington. Bogdanovich taking a beating out front. That gets in on net. Save Hazley. Back up top, Dorrington. Across to Seeley, back to Dorrington. Over to the elbow.
So pretty.
And puck battle out front. Puck still loose, goes behind the net. Boggs there's a pass across. Oh, just missed. Penguins peppering Hazley on the power play. Seeley pulls across the blue. Dorrington holds back to Seeley. He'll try to find a space and get a lot of traffic out front. And NMH able to dump it down the ice. They'll chase, but Seeley's there first. Seeley will hold. Now he starts up the right side. Seeley in the zone. Across to Dorrington. Dorrington behind Hazley. Penguins will slow it down and set up. Penguins into change. Have a tough position for Lund there. He wanted to come across the blue line, but Dorrington went for the change. Now the Penguins get 5 out. Gustafson. Nice quick pass across the top. Hayes looks low. Tried to come back up top. I think Hewitt was hoping Gustafson to come down in the slot. He didn't. He stayed home.
Yeah, doing a lot of work to get back and forth across the mouth of the cage, really making the netminder find right, then left, then right again.
Wood looks up top. One-timer hits a new NMH stick out front. Wrap-around try by Dorrington. And it's whistled down the ice. And maybe one more rush. 10 seconds left by the time the Penguins pick it up. 5 minutes to go in the first. Hayes up to Banks. He'll poke it deep. 2-1, that's it. 5-on-5 hockey. Nice pass there across to Gustafson. He missed. Oh, nice job getting his own puck. Could have been a 2-on-1 the other way, and he whiffed on the shot, but just reached back and got the puck. I don't know if that's going to make it. It does. A lot of snow out there, and it just trickled across the goal line.
Puck movement's been just beautiful on the power play. They've done some really nice, pretty high-level skill stuff to just be able to try to bounce it back in to give themselves a good look at that net. But so far, can't really get anything on and in.
No, and you worry, and always when you have a situation like this where the shots are so tilted, you worry about just the frustration and or that, that soft goal by Mount Hermon that puts them up 1-0 and happened to us, on the girls' side twice in a row in games.
Yep.
Girls able to bounce back, but you hope that's not the case here. Penguins certainly deserve to put one on the board. Carrying the play so far. There's Kippenberger. He'll rip a shot. Hazley sees it into his number 1 on the chest.
Yeah, I think Kippenberger is going to give some good variety in this game if we can spring him a little bit to just blast some, because a lot of the touch passes, a lot of the finesse, I think that is typically how you try to beat Hazley, but you need some change of pace.
Here he is again. Kippenberger just ripping shots from up top.
Yeah, a set piece there, but we didn't get anybody to screen, so it's not. Keep him honest, but.
Adds a little to the shot pile. Paskowski backs off from the pinch. Mount Hermon starting. They throw it down the ice. Another icing. Gonna come all the way back. Face-off will be to Hazley's right. Bogdanovich line in there.
Gonna be wearing NMH down a little bit earlier than we planned to, I think, with all these icings.
Win back to Norcross. Tries to drop it to Dorrington. Originally failed, but Dorrington, nice recovery, dumps it down deep. Hard up the wall, kept in by Seeley. Again down behind Hazley. Zarconi, forecheck. Anticipates the spin move, creates the turnover. Bogdanovich working behind the net, big body, keeping Hogger defenseman off him. Zarconi getting tangled up, looking to get his stick back. Now 2-on-1 the other way. Seeley's going to get back though. 3-on-2 up top. Shot wide. Missed on the glove side of Irving. Counterattack Penguins. And Dorrington's offside there. Didn't hold it. Zarconi with a little hesitation.
Interesting. I mean, the shot was wide, so it wasn't that threatening, but I thought NMH did a nice job there. The left side guy released it to the right side guy, and Seeley did get back, but he went to space and not body. The NMH guy dragged behind and actually had a good open look.
Gustafson cross to Hayes. Hayes let it fly. Hazley steers it up, hits the glass, hits the net. Face-off will be to his left.
Hopefully our guys really work their face-off plays coming into this game.
Yeah,
get some the longest periods in the world. You guys are going to play at like midnight tonight, Coach.
We don't have the stat tracker to see how many face-offs we've had or the one loss percentage, but it's been a lot of them.
Ooh.
Hayes dumped on the blue line. Out front. Bogdanovich couldn't find the handle. Now he's got to chase puck down. He's getting help from Hayes. Shields off for him. Now Hayes. Wide, but no one's there. Oh, Zezima picking the pockets. Nice pass, Bogdanovich across the top. Hayes holds, still hits the pile on Hermon. 5 guys in the crease. Penguins trying to battle through that.
This Zezima line has been causing absolute chaos on teams in the forecheck the last couple games. Just really aggressive.
Nice play. Oh, puck loose. 2-on-1, the shot. Irving made the save. It hit a body and came back on him. Really didn't know where it was for a second there, and it trickled behind the net.
Yeah, that's, I mean, and, you know, we talked about kind of like the soft goal phenomenon. Irving has barely seen the puck, and then he's, you know, he has to deal with a 2v1 rebound. Manages it very well, though.
Paskowski goes hard off the boards. Mount Hermon comes back the other way. Touched in, no icing. Kippenberger chips up. Dorrington fights through the traffic, not out, so the shot comes in. Kind of a tricky one. Took a little bounce, then into the pads.
Yeah, those are dangerous pucks. They're not coming in a way that you can really count on them.
No, it bounces on that edge. Sometimes it can get crazy.
Irving, though, just so quiet back there. He doesn't overreact to things, and he's able to make those adjustments in scale and doesn't get caught offline. Oh, that's a nice tip there.
Shot hit somebody on the way in, but it trickled wide of the goal. Now Penguins 2-on-1. Dorrington. And Lund decides to shoot the puck in. Hazley there. Nice break for the Penguins, but shot, and Hazley saw that one. No real traffic, so.
Yeah, I think Lund on that one, you know, Dorrington makes a break for the pads. They're looking for a rebound, and Lund's actually got to put that one on the ground. He can't go up on that. It's just going to get sucked up.
Yep. Yeah, you aim just inside far pipe. That puck goes off that pad and right back out front. Puck knocked down out front nicely by the NMH defense. Now Penguins will try to work it down low. Wood chips it up off the referee's back. Dorrington now goes to help him. Under a minute to go in the period. Lund. Oh, has him backdoor. Oh, that's Seeley going backdoor. He was open. It skipped over his stick. Nice look. Out front, Hazley jumps on it. And Dorrington gonna take a couple extra shots for a little bit of a push on Hazley there.
Well, and you know, credit to NMH too. We've been giving Hazley a lot of credit, as we should. He's been having a great season. The guys for NMH too really do a great job picking up bodies and clearing pucks. I mean, they're not giving our guys an opportunity to really get much putback, even the few that have been there.
Yeah, they're packing that house. They'll, you know, and when you got a goalie like Hazley, you know, give up the high shot. If he can see it, he's going to stop it. So you'll trade those point shots for getting some extra bodies in front of the net to clean that up. And I think we're seeing that so far.
Yeah, it's just grind work though. It's just really, really brutal.
Yeah, the Penguins got to stay patient. It's hard to break that down, but eventually, you know, you're out shooting the team by a significant margin. You're gonna find success. So Gustafsson hoists it out of zone, bouncing
Smart
puck.
play.
Oh, follow Rayom.
Oh, what a shot!
Oh, blocker save with little time on the clock. Hazley
Just
keeps
a
it
beauty.
a 0-0 game. That's it for the first. Kind of an initial feeling each other out, and then the Penguins with a lot of pressure and a lot of shots. So we'll be back for the second.
All right, and welcome back. A new feature we've added to the Penguin Sports Network. We have between period interviews with our coaching staff. Coach Stoney, thanks for coming up and to join us here for a quick second. From our position in the booth, the guys look great, and it looks like you've put in a couple wrinkles to try to beat Hazley. How are you thinking so far?
Well, we're really pleased with the performance in the first period. I'm pretty sure we outshot them by quite a bit and had a lot of offensive zone time. We did everything that we wanted to do except score, and we know that it's going to take a lot to get it past him. And if we can get some more shots on net, it might be just a screenshot or a rebound. That is the one that gets behind him and hopefully breaks the ice for us.
Yeah, we were commenting on the fact that clearly the NMH guys have been pretty disciplined in cleaning up in front, really putting a lot of bodies on. Seen Bogdanovich go down a couple times. It does seem like if you put enough pressure on, eventually one of the guys is going to miss an assignment and you're going to be able to poke something behind.
Well, that's the idea with our cycling. We're protecting the puck. We have good structure. Our D are pinching. We have F3. So we're in great shape down there. You have to be aware of their fast break and a little bit of a transition because that seems to be what they're waiting for. They're relying heavily on their goaltender, and hopefully we don't fall asleep and give up an odd man break. But we got Jackson back there to mind the net for us, so we're feeling pretty confident right now.
Yeah, Irving, he did a wonderful job. They did get one little 2v1 break on that, and he had seen almost no shots all period, and then got probably two back-to-backers. Talk a little bit about him as a goalie. What do we like about him?
Well, that can be a really tough thing when you don't see a lot of action and then you're asked to perform. But he's performed well for us all season. He's dialed in. He's in the zone. He knows his role, and he does a great job of making that first save for us. We know that if we have some breakdowns, that he's going to make the big save for us. Gives us a chance to win every night. He's a fine young talent, and it's fun that he's a ninth grader and contributing so much. The future's bright for this kid and for our team.
Yeah, really, really fun. Just one last quick comment. I'll let you get back to the locker room. If you were to say the guy that you would least likely to block a shot from on your team, who was that going to be?
Least likely to block a shot?
Least likely that you would want to block a shot. You have to block shots against every single guy. But I'll let you pull one out. Who do you not want to get hit by?
I would not want to get in front of a Tip Kippenberger slap shot.
Yeah,
he has probably the hardest shot in the team. I've asked the goalies that, and they know he's got a rocket. Even when he doesn't wind up, his shot is hard, and he's got NHL level shot. And so that's one that I would not want to get in front of.
Coach, thanks so much for coming up. I'll let you get down to your guys, and good luck the rest of the game here.
Thank you very much.
All right, we're back. Gonna get second period underway. Both teams on the ice. And kind of a test them out first period. I don't know, Coach, in the interview, did we get any indication of shots in that period?
Coach Roney said he didn't have shots. He said it was a lot to a little, and said really, besides not putting anything in the back of the net, they couldn't be more pleased with what the guys are doing.
I don't blame him. I mean, they had their chances. They're just going to have to find a way to beat Hazley. That puck gets touched up by Boggs. He goes in hard. Again, Coach, same penalty. Hit the skates, tripped them out.
Yeah, it's like he can't get it. He just can't stop himself. He feels like he can go gadget those arms and get a piece, and then he gets a little skate.
Yeah,
too.
just touched the kid's skates, and he went. I mean, it's an obvious call. It's the right call, but just went in hard for the puck. Got a little bit unlucky. Penguins going to kill.
Maybe I said earlier that 4-on-4 has been going well for us, but it's not really a strategy. Maybe it is. Maybe Boggs is supposed to go out there, take a penalty, and then they get to skate 4.
That puck hits something and goes all the way up in the netting. Face-off will stay inside. Five ticks off the penalty clock. Face-off won by Rayum. Dorrington goes into the corner, battling for it, puts it up on the dasher, kept it nicely.
Oh, yeah, Banks saw that one a mile away.
Banks picked his pocket, shot wide to come all the way up to Seeley. He'll just dump it back cross corner.
Banks knew it was going to happen before the NMH guys knew it was going to happen. He saw that a mile away, loved every second of it.
Seeley sends it down the rink. And again, NMH having trouble busting through this Penguin trap in the neutral zone. Now they'll come up to the left of the Penguin logo. In the zone again, chipped away out of the zone. Yeah. Dorrington, speed, gets a break. He's got Wood.
Oh, what a save.
Hazley just sprawls out. Leg save. Oh, my God.
And we're also going to get six on the ice, I think, for NMH as well. So I heard a whistle, and I thought they'd accidentally called the puck covered by the goalie because it had skidded away, and I thought it was a missed call. But behind the play, they'd call a 6 on the ice. So we're going to skate forwards, Coach. So the plans worked perfectly.
Well executed. What a jump by Dorrington. Looked like he got shot out of a can. I thought he was going to be even with that defenseman. Puck behind him. He just exploded past him.
And I will tell you, that feed to Connor Wood was perfect. His tip on net was perfect. That save was ridiculous.
Hazley just threw the left pad across and made a beautiful save. Now the Hoggers gain the zone. Hayes will go around to Dorrington. Dorrington will just set it for Hayes. Tries to get it back across, but it's blocked. Penguins will regroup. Snap pass across the zone. Gustafson. Woods does a nice job just letting it go through his legs, come to his backhand. He gets tangled up in the corner. Chipped away. Gustafson, quick wrist shot, guts through.
Oh.
Thumped on the blocker of Hazley. Now 2-on-1 the other way. Hold. Irving just looks at that one. Pads it to the corner. Shot wide.
It's a little weird thing going on here. This backside is really open.
Nice look to the post by Mount Hermon. Couldn't connect.
Now we're up.
Yeah, now 49 seconds on a power play. Penguins. Gustafson shot. That one was quick enough to catch Hazley off guard a little bit, but still got enough on it to make the save. NMH now beats the Penguins down the ice. Gustafson pressuring.
Yeah, it's a little bit too soft there defensively for me. I don't think they're jumping bodies quite enough, and just well goaltended by Irving, but they've had a couple backdoor looks that just have been kind of not paying attention for Cushing. So gotta find a little bit about defense here, gentlemen.
That puck kept in, now out of the zone. Seeley across to Dorrington with speed into the zone. Dorrington to the middle. Shot wide. Hazley just off his pipe. Hewitt to Rayum. He holds high, puts it to the middle, but plenty of NMH players there. Now tucked behind the net, Banks. Banks tries a backhand self-pass. Hoggers read it. They start the other way, but they misfire. That's going to be waved off. Linesman says icing, but the referee says no. Probably the right call. And two Penguins kind of get twisted up and step on the puck. Now they get back, battle on the high wall in zone. Shot through Dorrington's legs on the screen. Irving picked it up, got it in the glove.
All right, Coach, I got to step away and make a quick phone call. Be back in a second.
All right, Coach. Face off to the right of Irving Bogdanovich. Chip through Hogger center. They put it out front. Dangerous puck. Irving with a good save. He's trying to get himself untangled. Good bid for NMH. Now they put a little pressure to the corner. Cycling. They'll bring it back the other way. Norcross jumps that puck. Takes a hit. Trying to move it up the wall. Norcross goes down. NMH comes out of the pile with it. Now they turn it over. Norcross. Jarconi take the hit, but he'll move the puck ahead. Nice play. Norcross goes into the corner with the body. Gets it to Zarconi off his stick. Blast by Kippenberger. Hazley makes the save off the pad. Quick over. Kippenberger purposely wide. Bogdanovich trying to pick it out. Finally, NMH wheels it around the board. It's going to go all the way down. And that's going to be an icing. Paskowski goes into the home run trot there to make sure that puck gets all the way down. 13:06 to go in the second. Still no score on the board. Cam Lund tries to step through, comes back to Hayes. Hayes to Wood. Looks down low. Lund trying to body up. Now Woods, NMH turns it over. Start out of the zone, pestered by Wood. Hayes right there to pick it off. Oh, nice pass up the middle. Lund able to get a stick on it. Good look. Hayes found nothing to the outside, so he went right up the middle. NMH back the other way. In on Irving, kind of fights with that one, but picks it up. Ties it up for the face-off. NMH drops it behind the net. Hayes is there. Now Dorrington. Tries to go wall with it. Trickles out of the zone. Awkward hit by Lund. He goes down, shaken up on the play. He'll stay up top. Penguins turn it away. NMH with some dangerous pucks in the slot. Now Dorrington takes it to the middle. Snaps a shot over Hazley's glove. Caught a piece of it. Gustafson in the corner gets his pocket pick. Now Hoggers up the right side. Into the zone. Shot towards Irving. He'll just hang on to it. Another face-off. We've had plenty of those today. Rayum line out. Puck drops in the corner for Dorrington. He'll come all the way around to Hewitt. Hewitt, nice backhand pass up to Rayum. With speed up the right side. Just turned away at the last minute. Oh, Seeley tried to drag it to his forehand and put it on, couldn't do it. Now NMH, point blank, Irving with the save. And finally tucked in on the rebound. Hoggers get on the scoreboard first. Just what we feared. Penguins carrying most of the play, and one shot and a rebound. NMH strikes first, 1-0. Face off now, back on the Penguin. That puck hit twice and finally up into the netting. Face off will come all the way down, still in the neutral zone, but outside the NMH end. Zezima over to Seeley. He backhand forks it in the zone. Zezima in the slot. Dorrington drags. That puck goes wide. Don't know if it hit someone, if it just got caught up on a stick. He had a rolling puck. Now way back down. Barletta chases. Barletta in the corner. Now up the wall. And we're going to get a hand pass, whistle down. Puck going to stay in the zone, be face off to the right of Hazley. Penguins change out, Bogdanovich line. Bogdanovich to Norcross. Norcross out of the corner. Wide angle shot. Hazley holds the pipe. Kippenberger. Puck gets chipped up into the netting. Face-off will come back outside. Bogdanovich line back out. Norcross will take the draw. Puck comes to Bogdanovich. He chips it down, goes through a Northfield Mount Hermon player. He goes down hard in the corner. Puck up to Kippenberger. Quick shot. Norcross there. Norcross in the corner. Looking for some room. Rolls it back down to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich trying to bring it out front. Zarconi pinched off. Puck kind of gets tangled up between Kippenberger and Paskowski. Norcross there to pick up the damage. Kippenberger now. Back around to Paskowski. Paskowski up the wall, but no one's there. It's going to be icing. Whistle down, it'll come all the way back. Penguins unable to change out. Exactly 10 minutes to go in period number 2. Bogdanovich will take the defensive zone face off. Kippenberger battling 2 hoggers down low. NMH works it out. He'll chip it behind the net. Paskowski's there. Up the wall, not out. Quick shot the other way. Norcross looking to stretch. Now holds, comes across to Paskowski. He's in the middle. He'll dump it. Penguins can get a change. Up the wall, Kippenberger there. He starts the other way, looking for some room, but he tries to go through a pile. Turned away, now Lund's there. Lund will have to swing back. With speed now, up the left side. Cam Lund in the zone, comes to the middle, shot wide. Wood tries to go short side with it, but it hit the apron. NMH breaks the other way. Quick shot wide the net. Hogger's going to change. Kippenberger puts it up ice off Wood. NMH comes the other way. Chipped behind Irving. Gustafson there. Out of the zone, right on the stick of Hayes. Drops for Lund. Back to Gustafson. He gains his zone. Chipped off his stick, so he'll just put it deep. Now Wood goes in the corner. NMH digs it out. Penguins back off. Wood, stretch pass, doesn't connect. Seeley to Hayes, looks up ice. Nice pass wide. Dorrington, backhand, forks it toward the net. Hazley holds it. Had Hewitt going to the back pipe. Game is sort of settled in here. NMH across the Penguin. Into the zone. Shot chipped around. Dangerous puck just bouncing around in front of Irving. Whistled down. Referee called the high stick. Puck knocked up in the air right in front of Irving. Dropped to near the crease. Dorrington will take it behind Irving. Looking for room. Intercepted Mount Hermon in the neutral zone. They'll come back the other way. That'll be offside. It was knocked out of the zone. Hoggers will have to regroup. Here comes Hewitt with speed. Knocked off his stick. Banks fighting through some traffic. Hewitt, nice back check. Seeley goes up the wall to Hewitt, but it's by him. Coach Jacobs not going to like that pass. Hewitt wasn't turn around, just kind of handcuffed him. And another face-off to the right of Irving this time. Hewitt comes through the face-off, goes up the wall looking for Dorrington. Mount Hermon turns it away. Now 2-on-1 broken up by Seeley. Flipped high towards Banks. He tries to play it with his ankle. Now it comes back to Dorrington. Dorrington backhand just rolls out of the zone. Banks leaves it for Seeley. He runs into a Mount Hermon hit. Now Mount Hermon up clean, can't get it by. Penguins, oh, that's a hard shot, and Kippenberger's down. That hit him right on the ankle. He's got to get off. He's trying to get to the bench. He does. Norcross, quick shot. Hazley again into the midriff. He's not going to give you any rebounds, certainly off his jersey. So Penguins got to take some low shots, get it off that pad if they're going to get a rebound goal. Gustafson, shot. Boggs tried to tip it. Hazley never saw it, but it was too high over the net. Now NMH up the left side. They'll wait and try to cycle it. There's a pass down low, give and go. It's there, shot, and Jackson makes a save. Battle of the goaltenders. Bogdanovich, puck won back by NMH. They'll go D to D. High pressure Zarconi. Hayes. Gustafson takes the hit low. Now Bogdanovich drops it back for Gustafson. Penguins trying to find some room. Gustafson's just going to flip it up ice. Glove down, bouncing around. Bogdanovich chipped off his stick. NMH the other way, out of the zone. That's going to be offsides. Zarconi loses his stick. He goes to find it. Now Hayes. Through the middle. Hayes gains blue. Leaves it for Norcross. He takes the hit on the wall. Looking for some help. Hayes makes a nice play. Regather the puck. Gustafson up the wall. Dorrington there. Takes possession. Chipped out by NMH. Lund will hold. He goes high glass of a slow puck. Hayes waiting for it. Now Wood Wood going wide, just gets it toward the net. Hayes was going for the pipe. Hazley stick checked it to the corner. Hoggers dump, they'll go off. Under 5 to go in the second. NMH holds a 1-0 lead. Stretch pass, doesn't connect. Dorrington picks up the puck in the zone, trying to find some room. Goes for the wraparound, but it's knocked off his stick. Now back to Dorrington, chip. Oh, that shot misdirected, but Hazley, positional save, enough on it. Now Lund trying to get it out front. Dorrington. Penguins really trying to get some shots. Here's one. Oh, close in, and it hit a skate on the way to Hazley. Dorrington, point blank. Oh, Seeley misses the far pipe. Walked in all alone, the pass across. Penguins starting to pick up the pace of play. Dorrington in the zone. Tries to drag it to the middle. Loses the handle. Now Seeley pinches down the wall. Nice job to keep it low. Banks leaves it for him. Seeley gets it out front, but doesn't connect with Wood. Now NMH the other way. Quick shot in on Irving into his glove. He'll just hang on. Face off in the Penguins D zone. Drop down behind the net. Kippenberger rolls it up the wall to Hewitt. Hewitt chips to the middle. Rayum trying to find some room. Hits a NMH stick, goes up in the netting. We'll have a face-off at this end. Banks chips it to the corner. Hewitt chases. NMH tries to go high glass. Now they'll start behind their own net. Rayum finishes a check. Hewitt trying to dig it out. NMH wins that battle 2-on-1. Across the front. Oh, puck midair. Hewitt trying to get a break the other way. Takes a shot over Hazley's glove. Not on net. Can't score if it's not in the frame. NMH will just put it down low, get a change. Paskowski picks it up. He'll look up ice. Rayum back to Paskowski. Paskowski behind his own net. Now goes Wall all the way up to Barletta. Barletta takes a shot. That doesn't get on net. Bogdanovich chases. Wide pass. Kippenberger back all by himself. Nice job just pinning it to the wall. Slowing the play down, getting some help. Nice job by Irving to knock that puck back into the corner away from danger. Jezima wide. Gets pinched off. Can't get by the Hoggers defense. Bogdanovich going to chase it down. Chipped out and all the way down the ice. And that's going to be icing as Hayes hustles back. Gets to the dot. And we'll bring it all the way back down into the NMH end. Norcross off the face-off. That hits NMH players. Knocked down the ice. It's not going to get icing. Not going to make it. Gustafson finishes the check in the corner. NMH out with it. Hayes cuts him off. Backhand fork up the wall, but not out. Shot goes wide of Irving. Norcross, quick turn. Trying to find Bogdanovich. Now back to Norcross. And he'll pitch it in on Hazley, who gloves it, hangs on. 1:19 to go in the second. Lund will take this draw. Dorrington and Wood on his wings. Seeley, Dorrington at the point. Seeley trying to find some room. Puck sits in the slot. Penguins can't get it. Now bouncing around. Comes to Lund. Oh, had Wood backdoor, but it got in too close to Hazley. He's able to kick it past Wood. Wow, Hermon coming the other way. Dorrington stops him up on the initial rush. Max Dorrington drops it back to Jackson. Jackson goes around up the wall. Wood takes a look. He'll go boards. Defender fell down. Now Dorrington tries to get it to Lund, but now Wood all the way across. Lund's quick shot and doesn't get there. Puck stays in. Lund now fights through a hit. Short side. Oh, in front of the net. Doesn't really get on the net. Now Mount Hermon. Nice play by Seeley getting back to chip it away, slow the play down. 20 seconds to go. Kippenberger holds up, turns the other way. Pass up the ice. Lund, 10 seconds left with Wood. Oh, just turned away by the NMH defense. Good bid at the close. And Mount Hermon offsides. Had the 2-on-1 counterattack. And we're going to have a face-off in the neutral zone. 2 seconds left, and that'll do it for the second period. Hey, only damage, NMH just poked in a rebound. Otherwise, Penguins trying to find a solution for Hazley and the net front strength of NMH. That'll do it. Horn goes off, and end of the second, we will be back to bring you the third period. 1-0 Hoggers. All right, back. We're going to get period 3 underway here, and really, Coach, kind of a, I don't know what to call it, a pall over the second period. Just everything slowed down. Penguins had some good chances, but didn't seem to have the step they had in the first period. And NMH got they were going hard in the net, got a rebound, able to punch it in the net, beat Irving, and that's where we stand here. But another period like that one's not going to be enough for the Penguins.
Well, Coach, you talked about it really in the first period, just that the danger of out-shooting a team, 1,000,000-1 in the first period. As you get a little bit frustrated and you get a little lax. And I only saw the first couple minutes of the second period, and I saw that with our D, which is atypical of the D that we have on this team, just not really sharp.
Puck in the zone now, pops out to the middle, right on a NMH stick. They'll come up the left side. Seeley turns to go play it. Dorrington is there. He goes back behind the wall. Bogdanovich now leaves it for Seeley. Seeley behind the net to Dorrington. Hits Norcross in stride through the neutral zone. Norcross takes the hit. And a turnover, but Penguins not able to take advantage of it. Popped out of the zone. Hayes tied up. Strong NMH forecheck. They're going to get a shot. Oh, fortunate there. Kind of a misfire. Now off the glass and out. Punch back in. Shot.
Oh, that was almost an own goal. Whoa.
Yeah, Hewitt went skate to stick, and he kind of like twitched and almost banged it in the far side. Would have been a disaster for the Penguins. Now Hewitt off boards, able to get it out. NMH content to bang it down low and take the change. Now Banks. Nice cross ice pass. Hewitt puts it to the middle. NMH though clogging up that zone. Line passes to the slot, not going to work. NMH has got that covered. You're going to have to do something else. Bring in guys in the second wave. Hazy will just cover that one up. He'll take the face off.
I feel like Banks has had a pretty good game today, and he's just been given a little bit of spark. There's plenty of hop in his giddy up right now, and he's the kind of guy that can turn a game for Cushing pretty quickly.
Yeah, you'd like to see that sort of last 5-minute urgency start a little earlier here. Penguins just trying to find a way to get on the board. Dorrington drops it for Wood. Lund there to help him out, but it's up the wall. Kippenberger, nice step, puts it to the middle, but again, no one home. Now 3-on-2, Hoggers. Step through, but it goes to the corner. Paskowski there. They'll cycle around the net. Broken up. Lund to Seeley. Back to Lund.
Oh, that's pretty.
Nice. Tried to get it across the Wood. Number 2 back for Mount Hermon. Now across the top behind Paskowski. Over to Kippenberger. Tries to toe drag it and then fire it, but it hits a skate. So he'll just loft it down in the corner for Lund. Lund across. Pass connected, unfortunately, right on the tape of a NMH player. Knocked down, Lund.
It's an interesting call. Bogdanovich would have been called for that.
Yeah, same play. Kippenberger chases, Paskowski's there. Paskowski picks it up, leaves it for Kippenberger. Out of the zone. Kip going for a change. NMH, D to D. Chip to the right side. Irving, now Dorrington. Dorrington, nice spin move in the corner to Barletta. And Coach Jacobs just getting really frustrated with the inability to wings to get it out of the zone. NMH will come right back up the wall. That's on the stick of Dorrington. Cross to Seeley.
Yeah, that's it. But that's just some of the uncharacteristic play, right? Dorrington, how many times do you think he passed it behind his own D guy? And, you know, makes Sealy have to turn and go chase, and you just lose that second in transition.
Yep.
Just not sharp.
Zezima trying to fight. A lot of reaching, too, you see. Guys not driving through, not in a position of strength, reaching for pucks. There's a shot, makes Irving hop a little, but it goes over the net. Now Hermon, blocker save Irving to the corner. Norcross there. Up to Zezima. Again, Mount Hermon just turning pucks back into the Penguins' end. Gustafson turns up to Norcross. Norcross on the wall, zips it around. All the way up to Gustafson. He'll put it toward the net, blocked. And sent out of the zone. Not going to be icing. Hayes is there. He turns as the Hoggers change. Zarconi with a nice chip down low.
This line usually can change things. Just a little bit more zip, a little bit more pop. They'll chase down pucks that, you know, others just won't or shouldn't. And
there it is, Norcross to Zarconi. Got a shot, but it went over the net. Penguins turning it up a little bit. Across the crease all the way through. Hayes, Gustafson looking for room. Boggs can't get a stick on that over the net.
As a strong play, but yet again, not home.
Looking for the give and go to Hayes. It just explodes off his blade. Can't get a shot off. Now Norcross just fighting to beat a forecheck. Gustafson now goes up wall with it. That's going to be a high stick by Hewitt. That's touched up by Mount Hermon. Now driven in on Irving. He leaves it for Gustafson. Hewitt, cross ice to Gustafson. He snaps one. Banks there right off the wall. Beautiful
that's a great play.
Again, though, Mount Hermon back to just to get enough of a stick so that it affects the shot, not on net. Hewitt. Now Rayum steps in. Hewitt comes out with the puck. Rayum trying to find some space. Stops up nicely at the blue line. Shot. Hazley sees it again. That's like a replay, Groundhog Day, right in his midriff.
They seem to have gotten a little bit away from some of the cycling they were doing in the first period. They was just making it very hard to track, and I think they're just getting a little bit frustrated and just want to kind of muscle something in. And they got the 11 minutes is a ton of time, but there is just some discipline and patience that has to come along.
Well, in a game like this, too, especially when you know the next goal is going to be either way, will be a huge goal.
Yep.
A defenseman maybe not willing to activate as much in the offensive zone for fear that you give up the counter.
Well, Coach Stroni called that when we were talking in between periods. He just, he said that they just are, NMH is just playing for that 2v1 breakout opportunity, and that they may only get 10% of the chances that we get. But they're going to be satisfied with that and figure they can get one, which so far, so good.
Yep, it's working right now. Both teams change out. Face off in the Penguin zone. Lund wins it. Sealy rolls it around to Dorrington. Chipped by Lund. He'll jump past and Hogger defense. Now comes up the wall, looking for Sealy again, just off. And not able to get a really good handle on it for a shot, certainly. Now Dorrington. Pinched off. Wood in the corner. Rolls it up. Sealy trying to find some room. There isn't any. Lund steps down, backing him up. Now it's poked out. Dorrington back by himself.
Ooh. Nothing? No?
Stick flying all over the place as Lund goes hard into the boards.
Looks like
there's a shot, hits another pair of pads. Hermon now back. Gustafson and Lund finds himself on defense. Gustafson has Dorrington. Hazley comes out to steer that one away. Shot doesn't get on. Dorrington takes a big hit trying to get to the front of the net. Shot goes wide. Wood there on the sideboard. Down to Dorrington. Now Wood goes to help him. Battle in the corner. Dorrington comes out with it. His shot whistles wide, and that really ends up being a clearing pass for Mount Hermon. Now Gustafson turns quick. Hayes is there. Stops up, has Norcross, sees him, but it's too far ahead. Just not clean. Norcross down low. Back to Norcross. Shot in, he can't get his stick loose. And knocked out of the front.
Yeah, good looks, good plays, good systems, but it just is not quite sharp today. And when you're a player, you can feel that, and it just starts to get frustrating. And yet, the only thing you can sort of do is persevere because the game plan worked. I mean, you saw the first period; they absolutely shelled them. They just got to get back and trust in that a little bit more.
Zarconi goes to the wall to play it. Knocked out, nicely knocked down by Kippenberger. Now Mount Hermon with the puck. Snap pass up the middle. Bogdanovich is there. Comes across. Paskowski looking up. Oh, again, right on the tape of Norcross, and it just blows underneath the stick. Now Zarconi leaves it for Norcross. His shot wide. Paskowski, nice shot pass. Goes all the way through to the corner.
That was really pretty. Well timed, well spot.
Mount Hermon back. That play's going to be offsides. Nice pass all the way across to Zarconi. Penguins in a change. Puck turned over. Shot wide, blocker side, Hermon. Rayum trying to play it up the wall.
It's a good battle by Rayum. He lost an edge coming in and found himself on his face against the boards, and he was able to pop up and manage that puck.
Well, we're over halfway through the period. 7:37 to go. Still that one goal.
Yeah, like that just two guys just kind of overskate the puck, and then they're just left looking.
Dorrington there on the cycle. Banks able to get out of the zone. He'll chase. Now Hermon bangs it to the wall. They put it deep. Doesn't get all the way. Dorrington picks it up across to Seeley.
Oh.
Skate play in the neutral zone. Penguins tried to send Banks. Now Dorrington.
Oh, nice stick check.
Hewitt finishes a check. Rayum looking for Hewitt into his skates. His shot hits a stick, trickles behind Hazley. Rayum finishes the check. Banks is there. Banks in the corner. Pokes it up to Gustafson. He snaps a shot. But again, a pile out front. Puck just sits there. Again, no one home that time. Hogger's able to easily pick that up. Now they send it down the ice. It hit Hayes' skate, so no icing. He'll go behind the net. Gustafson snaps one up to Wood.
Oh,
Wood,
nice pass.
Nice pass.
Oh,
Dorrington tried to set the edges and pull it across the face of Hazley, but he just lost his edges, went right into him. And Hazley he's in the net, a little slow getting up. That was a collision.
that's just a tough play all around. Woods took a huge hit to get that pass over to Dorrington, and then Dorrington lost an edge with some help from the NMH defender and just went crushing into Hazley there. Yeah, Dorrington sort of pleading his case. He didn't fall down on his own there.
No, no penalty called. He made a nice pass from Wood and tried to make a strong move to the net. Tried to set the edges and pull it to his forehand, and they just blew out on him.
No, Dorrington's asking for a penalty. on them.
Oh.
He's
Well,
saying he
yeah.
got dragged down on the play.
That's not going to happen. No, clean play all around. And Hope Hazley's down there. He's Coach Winter out there talking with him, and the head coach for NMH out there as well, talking to their goalie.
Yeah, awkward into the net, and it looked like he got a little bit caught up in that net too, so just was sort of stuck in there. Never comfortable. And I would imagine with all those pads, it's elevated a bit.
So he's holding maybe his stomach. Don't know if a shin pad from Dorrington or hopefully not a skate caught him up in there.
Oh, there he's up and standing.
Yeah,
That's
he's
good
up.
to see. Skating it off a little bit.
Yep.
Can't really tell. It looked a little bit like a groin to me. That's Coach Winter's testing.
Yep.
Not necessarily the groin, but that lateral movement.
Yeah, he was holding up around that stomach, lower stomach area, so looks like he's going to stay in.
Yeah.
So with 6:10 to go in the period, NMH still holds the 1-0 lead.
Just to be an interesting, when you have a guy like that in net and the injury happens, and kind of one or two things can happen. Sometimes get a little nervous about him and gives Cushing a little more space and time to make something happen, or your guys step up to protect, and it just becomes really hard to get any space.
Gustafson looking for Dorrington. Just missed getting his stick on that one. Puck chopped out. NMH will change. Lund's back for it. Mishandle, so he drops it back, but just kind of leaves it there. Just kind of not a strong play in his own zone. Just too casual. Penguins got to get some energy here. Puck snapped around.
Yeah, what was so crisp in the first period has just kind of gotten away
Hayes
from him.
walking in.
Oh, lost the handle.
No shot. Beautiful play as finally some space opened up in the slot and couldn't get the shot away.
Oh, yeah, it was a great take by him. Really wonderful recognition of his space. He kind of threw a shoulder fake. Everybody lay off him, and he just walked it right in.
Maybe just trying to get a little too fancy with it. Paskowski tries to put one toward the net. And NMH again knocks it away. They'll come up the left side. Shot in on Irving.
Ooh.
Kippenberger picks up the rebound. Trying to work it out of the zone. Now intercepted by Mount Hermon. Out front. Puck sits there, save Irving. Nice. Held the post with that pad. Puck comes through the slot. Not out. Nice play by Norcross on the wall. Trying to just find some room. Gets it across to Paskowski. He'll slide it around behind Hazley. Norcross can't keep it in. And forked down the ice. And referee looking, they waved it off. I was looking at the bench to watch the referee pulling people back out and didn't see what happened back at the other end.
It's everything we've seen, unfortunately, for these guys. Too casual trying to get back to the puck, and an NMH guy just skated right by him.
Hazley sees that shot, hangs on. Theme of the game.
Yeah, Coach Jacobs is displeased with the energy and effort right now.
Yeah. Someone's getting an earful on the Penguins bench. Here's Hewitt. He'll put it out front. Hazley just plays it on the slide to the opposite corner.
Again, just going for the shot, just that one extra touch. They're losing it. It's not quite there. And NMH is dogged.
They buy some room to get it up ice, tipped away. Banks to Rayon. Looking to find some room. Hanks disrupts the play but can't hang on. Now puck ends up deep. Penguins zone. Dorrington. Nice pass across, but again, just ahead of Hewitt. Back up by Dorrington as he follows the play. Takes the hit, knocked off.
Turn around, guys. Ah!
Trying to get a change. Didn't see the puck rolling towards him. Lund turns it up. Lund knocked away. Takes a shot, hits a stick or skate. Can't get through.
Oh, what a collar. Beauty.
Gustafson a rebound. Penguins trying to fight loose, and Hazley 2-3 saves.
That pass was so far behind Gustafson, and he was able to grab it on his backhand, get around in front, and actually put a good shot in. Rebound was there, and we just couldn't jump on it. Probably the best scoring opportunity we've had in a period and a half.
Yeah. Well, with 2:44 to go, we'll be watching the south end of the arena, the Penguins end, see when Coach will think about taking Irving to the bench. Usually around the 120 mark. Norcross trying to fight with Gustafson with a nice move in the neutral zone, but the zone wasn't clear. He has to turn back. Now he sends one up on the dasher all the way around. Bogdanovich there. Zarconi leaves it in the corner. Norcross trying to pick a pocket. And knocked out of the zone. That's all you're going to get from NMH at this point. Just get it out of their own zone. Hayes turns. Hayes wide. Looking for help. Put it on Hazley. Tried to get him wrong-footed. Now the other way. 3-on-1. Penguins trying to get back. In the middle, save. Toe save. Irving.
Oh, behind him. What a save. 2 times what a save.
Yep, net off. That was the whistle. Toe save, really. Beauty. If the Penguins can manage to tie, get an equalizer here, think back to that save. Coach Jacobs going to get a timeout here.
Yeah, really well executed on the break. I mean, you know, NMH was on just a total jailbreak 3-on-1, but again, just skating hard down that right side. Had, you know, forced Gustafson to come over and play him, and just a beautiful left pass, 1-on-none, but Irving just stoned him, and then it came back off the board and hit the backside of Irving, and luckily, net kind of came off in the middle of that melee.
1:51 to go. Coach Jacobs has the boys at the bench. They'll want to get this face-off win, get it up ice. Probably Irving will follow to the bench. Penguins see if they can get a 6-on-5 equalizer here.
You know, no part of me thinks it's the wrong move to be looking to pull Irving, but because it's so clogged, I'm not even convinced the 6th guy is going to do much, because they're giving space up top, and so you know, it's gonna be better than nothing. But it's just strategically against a team like this, that extra guy is less effective.
Yeah, you're going to hope you just pack you outnumber them in front when you can bang in a rebound. Hazley's not going to let anything easy go in, that's for sure. Penguins win the face-off. No icing. Nice job. No sign Irving's going to the bench yet.
Oh,
nice traffic there, and Hazley kind of fought with it up to the top. There goes Irving, and puck thrown back out of the zone. Gustafson has to chase it down.
Oh, careful now.
Yeah.
Oh, careful again.
Coach probably not pleased to see the through the legs move when you don't have your goalie in the net.
Just cannot get a handle on it.
Gustafson
one
now.
down now. You got to go now. You got to go now. Ooh. I don't know, Hewitt.
Trying to stretch that and create the icing. Now Irving's going to have to come back in the net.
That went about as badly as Coach.
Yeah.
I will tell you this. When Coach Jacobs calls a timeout, 9 times out of 10, they come out of that timeout and they're able to set up and show something. That went bad from go.
I know we have trouble down low, but I don't like the call on the stretch. We got, get it in the zone, see if you can at least get it set up, because when you ice a puck, now you got to put Irving back in. Now you're going to ice it again, and he's got to stay there. Let's. We haven't had much problem getting into the zone, getting it on net, a little bit different, but
mean, the only thing about the stretch, right, is that if we haven't been able to get through the traffic, if we haven't been able to get a rebound, if you can stretch it in behind, maybe you feel like you can get, 1v. But
tried to play on that one. He sent Wood. Rayum finishes a hit. Now with speed, Gustafson wide. Irving now to the bench. Hayes on net. Nice play. Make Hazley get a face-off because you got plenty of time. Now you're going to have 46 seconds and a face-off in the offensive zone. And it wouldn't surprise me to see Mount Hermon. Yeah, looks like they're going to let it play. Look like coach is going to call a timeout here. Probably likes the momentum.
Yeah.
Yep, there it is. Second guessing myself.
Oh, yeah, no, that's going to happen.
So Mount Hermon uses their timeout. They'll get settled in their own defensive zone.
So here you go, Coach. You got 46 seconds left. You got your 6 guys out. You got a face-off play. You're going to try to get set and then run something off the settle.
Yeah, at this point, you got to take. I mean, something's got to give. So in order for it to give, you're just going to have to keep trying to get pucks on Hazley. I'd come draw up to the near side, come across the blue line, and just have everybody crash in net. Hope something good happens for you. I think what you're going to get if you try to set up is you're going to get 5 Mount Hermon guys sitting in the slot.
Yeah.
Kind of what they've been doing all game, packing the front, and they're not going to change. It's worked all game, so find a lane, get a bunch of people out front, and see if you can tip one by Hazley.
Let's see what he's got.
Bring it up to Gustafson, bring it across at Dorrington. Certainly a guy you want handling the puck up top to try to find a stick out front.
I mean, look, they got a box. He's going to go straight to Hazley. And then you got Wood in there, too. Great stick, great workhorse. If they can get it back to the D, that's going to go well.
There's Dorrington.
Yes.
There he is! Finally, the Penguins cracked the code. Da Vinci Code. And the shot.
Holy Christmas.
Well, they won the draw. It's chipped back to Gustafson. He takes a bomb, and Dorrington goes right for the net. Rebound, puts it by Hazley. And wow, an explosion out of nowhere, Coach.
Well, I mean, it's exactly, and I got to say you just how you drew it up, Coach. It had to come back to the D, and they just bum rushed 5 guys. The save was excellent. It was wide, and there shouldn't have been anybody there. But when you have 6 out on the ice, and you drop your D and bring 5 to the net, you just can't cover all the angles. So, well done, well executed.
Well, barring another a goal in 30 seconds by either squad, we're going to see 5 minutes of overtime.
Turn it into a late night, Coach.
Yeah, I got nothing to do except dorm duty.
Yeah, me too.
15 seconds behind the net. Seeley.
Oh, God, there they go again. Just a little too
out
casual.
Of the zone. Yeah. 7 seconds left.
It's one thing to be confident to go D to D. It's another thing to be casual to go D to D.
Yep, that's it. We're going to go to OT. Penguins tied it up late in the game. And, wow, what a turn of events in a game that had just settled into kind of a brute, kind of one of those 15-round heavyweight bouts where just nothing seems like it's happening. And then all of a sudden, a knockout punch in the last 40 seconds with the goalie pull.
Yeah, I got it. You got to like Gustafson and Dorrington as the 2 guys up top in that situation. They both just have, beautiful handles and just read so well. So, again, they're not just shooting at the net. They're shooting with purpose. They're trying to get the wrong side. They're trying to get the deflection to go where they want to go. And, gutsy move to just bring that many guys down. But I guess you have 30 seconds left.
Yeah, you have to sell out. You're either going to lose 2-0 or you're going to get what happened, which is the tying goal in the game. And a little bit of OT.
I love goalies. Irving's just like, she's going to go for a skate. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I don't really care. Just go on to the other end. Good luck.
Just going down to my island, my blue-painted island down here.
Coach Rooney said one of the things they really like about Irving is he's just so tuned in. He's just so game-focused. And, he doesn't care what they're doing. Just give him a look, and he'll make the save.
Well, Penguins will come out here for the overtime. And quite a dramatic turn of events in the last minute of this one. And the good thing is Mount Hermon, who probably thought they had it wrapped up, now rocked back on their heels a little bit. Let's see if the Penguins can press them early in this overtime.
Well, you just wonder when fatigue will become a factor.
Lund presses Mount Hermon the other way. They gain the zone. Nice back pressure by the Penguins. Dorrington loses it. He bangs it out. Lund beats the puck. Nice job, Cam Lund. Would have been a critical icing call, but he beat it. Now Dorrington gets it to Lund. Out front comes to Hayes. He
Discipline there, yeah.
Decides to drop it back to the corner rather than take one off the pads. There's a shot he was coming in for now. Hoggers get a break the other way, but Lund's back. Nice back check. Up and down we go. Dorrington waiting for some help. Has Wood. Wood shot. Oh, toe save, Hazley. And a fat rebound was sitting there. No one could pick it up. Hayes now. Mount Hermon trying to change out. Again, away from Hewitt. It's banged down the ice. No icing. Not enough oomph on the puck, and Seeley has to play it up to Hewitt. Hewitt. Banks chips it. A lot of speed going into the corner. Cuts off. That's Dorrington. Quick shot.
Good look.
Now the Hoggers start up the right side. Penguins getting back. And whistled offsides.
A little pop back from Cushing. This is what we saw in the first period. They're going just a little bit harder, a little bit faster, and it's a little bit cleaner. So, 3.5 minutes is not a long time to sort of wear down a team again, but they're doing the right method now.
Penguins change out the line, keep the D. Bogdanovich line out there. Seeley. Boggs gets a stick on it. He's going to chase low. Hazley puts it to the corner. Norcross tries to get out front, but it bounces away out of the zone. Dorrington on his knees playing the puck to Seeley. Up the wall. That's chipped high glass. Seeley's right there. Norcross picks it up across the Penguin. Norcross throws it deep all the way around. Zarconi trying to get there. Norcross got to be careful with the stick work. Nice back check by Bogdanovich. It's offsides. And that should come all the way down. Purposefully played in the zone, and it's going to come all the way down the other end of the ice.
Yeah, there's some good hustle play going on now. I agree that Norcross may have got away with a little bit of an interference call there, but for the most part, it's that hustle and that going for pucks that are already by him that's just a little bit different than what we saw in the last half of the game.
Lund line back out. Wood, Dorrington, Hayes, Gustafson. Back to Gustafson. Quick shot, purposefully wide. Penguins don't exactly have lively boards in the league. So kind of settled into the corner. But again, hits a Mount Hermon stick, so faceoff will stay in zone.
Sort of feel like we're going to see a replay of what they did with 30 seconds left.
Dorrington in the shooter's hole and chip by him. 3-on-2 at the moment. It's thrown to the right of Irving. Wide shot, but turned away. Now Lund tries to pass to the middle, gets away from him. Oh, that was a dangerous pass because defense were split. Could have been a breakaway going the other way. Now Lund drops it for Hayes.
Oh, there it goes.
It hits a shin pad. Trying to fight back. Nice play to get back.
Just off again.
Now 2-on-1, it's offsides. Puck bouncing all over the place now.
Yeah, it's a scary time right now. Nothing clean. Nobody's got control.
It would. And shot doesn't get through.
Ooh, yep, that's going to be trouble.
There'll be a penalty on the Penguins. And Lund's going to go off. And almost a full 6 seconds short of a full power play in overtime for NMH.
Yeah, and again, right, that's a fatigue play. You've been going hard. You're deep into overtime, and he knows better than that. He knows he's just where you are on the ice. You can't make that hit.
No.
But when you get fatigued, those are the mistakes you make.
Yep. A little bit of a freshman error, and hopefully the Penguins, if they kill it off, it's going to be for the rest of this overtime for the most part.
Gotten a shorty before.
Oh, they spring Banks. Oh, shot hits the stick and goes up over. Banks with the breakaway to win it on a shorty. And Hazley comes up big. Got the lumber on it. Just enough.
That was just you couldn't have drawn it up any better.
Banks shaking his head.
He's kicking himself, but I mean, good take.
Dorrington now. Shot hits high on Hazley. Banks trying to fight for it. The puck's out front.
Still loose.
Banks again. Oh, everything getting chipped up.
He's so frustrated. Great shots. He's getting to the puck. He's releasing he has no time to pass. They're in the 5-on-4. He's got to keep putting the pucks and getting the rebounds. Can't be too frustrated with himself there. Well, he can because he is, but
yeah,
it is the only play. You can't get cute.
Puck sat in the feet there. Rayon was trying to get his stick down, and then it came right to Banks again. His shot just chipped up into the net.
Well, there's a big miss.
Oh, Dorrington looking for the self-pass, trying to spring himself for a breakaway.
It's a good old-fashioned wide dodge in field hockey. Painfully effective, but
around the net, Dorrington there. Hops up on his backhand. He fights through nicely, getting hooked up. Ooh, that could have been dangerous. Now up to Dorrington, 3-on-3. Toward the net, but in skates, looking for his brother in front.
Yeah, credit to Cushing. They're not just trying to hang on for the tie here. They're really trying to develop some attack out of the break.
Wood back on defense. He doesn't want to be there, but he makes a nice play with the shin pad in the way. Puck off the wall. Alone out front. Oh, what a great play. Who was that?
Sealy.
Sealy with a beautiful play.
Almost had him on the break, too. Way offside,
though.
though.
Hermon stand alone in front of the net.
20 seconds. Stretching it.
Up to Rayon. Rayon waiting for some help. Puts it cross corner.
A tough time to change. Just thought that time left. Oh, what a step. Trouble.
8 seconds. Are they going to get it off?
5, 4, 3.
No, they're going to call a penalty on that, but it's not going to matter.
Oh.
Clock's going to run out.
And
he's going to call a penalty, but that's the game's over. Clock's off. That'll go on the score sheet, but it won't mean anything. And that's it. That's game. 1-1.
Frustrating game for Cushing. Lucky to pull the tie out there.
Yeah, I do think they got to, you always want to win, but given the circumstances, got to be glad they were able to get that goal in the equalizer.
Well, Coach, good luck. We'll be
Thank
here
you.
cheering you on. Fans, stick around. We got the girls' game coming up next.
All right.